What was for you your main challenge on this game?
Sorry, one more time.
What was for you the main challenge on this game?
The main challenge. I really, I really only recorded for the game for 2 hours. It was just a 2 hour session for it's mostly efforts, if not all. So it was just sort of running through all of those, and I did get a little raspy by the end because screaming as these two. One is a bear who ended up he's low, but he ended up being a little bit gravelly as much as I tried to smooth him out. And one is Foxy, who's a pirate, so he had to have that pirate accent. So screaming as that for an hour and being set on fire and electrocuted and getting thrown off cliffs and all that. Well, that was pretty physically taxing. But I would say the even harder part was keeping it a secret until now, because I'm so stoked to say that this is the first time I've gotten to canonically voice the original Freddy that started it all. For him.
Well done.
Thank you.
So, given how rabid the fan base is, are you worried that you're not hitting the exact thing everybody expects, or do you think you've nailed it, or you're just kind of playing it?
So I actually try to keep, you know, it's like familiar enough with the fan base, like looking at what they say and what the trends are and everything. Talking to Daco and John FNAF and stuff and getting their thoughts on everything. I love feedback. I would all I would love is for this to be everything that the kids and fans of all ages ever dreamed of. So, yes, that's always an anxiety for every voice actor. I'm hoping that what I bring to this is it fits the expectations, of course. But I also know that this is a very cartoony game, so if it's animated, it's going to my chords are going to end up sounding the same way for a deep bear. Um, so yeah, no, I but all I would love every time. But the most inspiring thing to me and the just made me happy every time is no matter what I do, as long as I put my heart in it, they love it. They're there. They always love hearing my take on these characters. There are fan incarnations on YouTube and stuff of what they might sound like, but when they hear my version, usually they're very supportive of it, and I can't thank them enough for that. That is just the best feeling in the world to have the fan base behind you, and I love all.
Are those the only two you do for the game, or do you get
Yes,
okay?
those are the only two. I'm hoping one day to come back. There's going to be a lot of DLC for this, but I don't know what's coming, so it's all just pie in the sky right now.
Do you have an ideal franchise? Not specific character, just like franchise you would love to come in, like that you haven't seen yet that's in there.
Into the game,
Yeah.
Ben 10 or Transformers. I would love to see either of those because there's so much you can do with that. Like an action button like I'm pretty sure there are vehicles in this one. Yeah. So just have an action button that turns it from a big pop into the vehicle. That would be so much fun. Or bend to accelerate. He goes around. Uh, yeah, those are my two special interests as someone with autism, and I've always been a fan of them. So I'd love to see them.
You could do a transfer money. Who would it be?
Well, see, I like the obscure ones. I don't like I like the ones that everybody knows. Like people wanted to hear me as Starscream. I would love to be Starscream one day, but I would love to originate one too. I would love to in Transformers Battlegrounds, which was the tie-in video game for Cyberverse. I got to be random grunts, but one of them was assigned the name Hyperdrive, and I believe that's the first time they got a voice actor, but I'm not sure. Um, I would love to originate a character. I would love to get a shot at Springer if you've seen the movie. I would love to be one of the laser rods, Holt. I would, or one of the Omnibots. Or if Hyperion ever comes into existence past the concept art, I would love a shot at that as well. Um, And but anything they throw at me, I'd just love to be a part of it. I've been a little. 2007. I was 13, and that's when the first Transformers live action movie came out. So I've been a bit of a rabid fan of those for all my years as well. So maybe one day, I'm hoping. Sorry, did that clip?
Yeah. When you look in the mirror and think about creating a new voice,
It's you.
best inspiration, like what do you bring to the headspace? You're like, I need to make a new voice.
So I don't I don't really approach it that way. I don't know if it's my autism or just the way that actors work, but I think of it as I do my best work when there's art of it that I can see. A lot of auditions don't have art nowadays, and it is what it is. Don't want stuff leaking, but when I can look at something, at someone, like I looked at Sun, and I saw he had this long nose, and he this sunny disposition. So I thought, oh, he's like Happy Squidward. He's like that all the time. And then the crooked smile on Moon. They're just like, just think of the creepiest thing we can do. Hello. Yeah, that down there. That's a nice massage on the courts. So yeah, I guess the short answer to that is when I approach a character, I just do my best to be what I feel like the character would be. Um, and the voice comes along with it. Thank you.
As a voice actor, how freeing is the anonymity of not having to necessarily embody something, but just being able to bring it to life with your voice?
I think you know the answer. I love it. Um, I, since I was a kid, and this is partially the autism, I didn't really like being perceived on large fronts. Like panels are great. I feel like I'm just talking to a room full of folks or something. But being in like TMZ coming after me with a camera, that's not as fun. So it's a really nice compromise. Voice acting is that you get to voice these characters, and that your face is readily available to and recognizable to some folks, but not to the populace at large. So you can choose when you want to reveal that you did something. And um, I try to get to know someone as a person before that comes up, because then I can see how it switches. And like, okay, now how would you treat me if I told you, like that kind of thing? Yeah, but usually they're really cool. Yes.
So, sorry, this game, which is your favorite license?
My favorite
License.
license.
Back to the Future, Jaws, Master of the Universe.
Yeah, no, it's tough to pick. Invincible comes to mind. I have loved that comic run, and I've done my best to only keep to the comic run as far as the series has gone. So I love Invincible. Back to the Future was fun. I love Voltron. I'm a mech guy. What can I say? When I saw Mecha Freddy for the first time today, Freddy Funko, for the first time today, I was like, ooh, he's Iron Man. I was so stoked. Yeah, anything with big robots or superheroes is kind of my jam, or aliens. Thank you.